Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? So good to see you all. I hope that you're all having a great day. Like I said, still trying to get the stream schedule all situated, of course. So, last week we played a little bit of Master Key, or I think we're nearly done with Master Key. But we are going to be resuming Sorry We're Closed, and I think this might be the finale of Sorry We're Closed. Again, it's a game I've played before, so I know we're near the end, and I believe I'll be able to get through the end. Um, just a little recap for those that may have missed any Sorry We're Closed streams. We play as Michelle, who is the blue-haired individual right here, and she has been cursed by the Duchess, which is the figure right here over on the right of the title card. The Duchess is a demon who is searching for a replacement for the love that they once felt when they were an angel. And Michelle has been gathering up powerful artifacts from other victims that have been cursed by the Duchess, and is doing everything in her power to try and break the curse or escape the fate of it. Because generally, it seems like people who become cursed transform, like the Duchess transforms them, or they like fall susceptible victim to the curse itself. And a lot of the themes of this game are about love and what it means to lose love, what it means to love someone. Um, Definitely want to give like a little content warning that there's a lot of like graphic stuff involved in the game. In fact, I need to put that warning up. Forgot to do that. Oh, nope. That is currently up. Okay, cool. I forgot to take that off last time. Oops. So, yes. I think we are going to be finishing up Sorry We're Closed. Uh, Definitely a game that I enjoy, and I hope everyone else has been enjoying it. So, with that said and done, why don't we just move to the game in question? And here we are. Let's go ahead and load up. I believe I had saved in slot 2. Yep, here we are. Just gonna get myself used to the controls again. And yeah, here we go. Postman Creed, what do you got? Oh no, that's just a loud demon. The downside to fewer humans is that there's less to do around town. What's this? What a disappointment. I was hoping the new expose on Epiphany Oxblood would be out by now. One moment. Ah, thank you. You just had to sneeze. Alright, let's see what our friend here has to say. Larry, darling, the night is young. Will you go and enjoy the nightlife? In my own way. Don't take what you have for granted. You never know when it'll all disappear in a puff of smoke. Or a flame. My house burned down once. Everything I owned. Gone overnight. People focus on the items they lose when they imagine house fires. But when it happens, the only thing that really matters is life. Gosh, that sounds terrible. I'm so sorry. Don't be. I walked away the world's happiest man that night. My wife and my dog were both safe. It was a terrible time, but boy was I happy. Would you like some lighter news? Alright, yeah. Ongoing effects of derelict buildings. With a large number of closed businesses, locals are beginning to worry over the knock-on effects these crumbling places are having on their neighborhood. An incident was reported last night at the aquarium. A large feature tank fractured, spilling its contents and causing irreparable water damage. The water, which had been left unattended in the aquarium, might pose serious health hazards to those in the surrounding area. Hey Seth, it's so great to see you. Hope you're having a good evening. The owner of the property had intended to demolish the building, but was told to hold off as it was a place of interest to the police. The owner couldn't understand how the incident could have happened. tanks were emptied. We were aware of the risk. We knew the tank shouldn't be holding any water for the duration of time without ongoing maintenance. Oh, Seth, thank you so much for the subscription. And, of course, all cheers and subscriptions and follows come with a free cast, so let's see if you caught anything. A Nimbochromis. That's new to me, but good on the catch. Every day is a great day when it's a search engine. You're so sweet, Seth. You really, really are. Goodness, thank you so much. I don't know what that fish is either. That is the first time I've heard of it. The aquarium was one business that had to continue to operate until recently, despite rumors of unusual activity. High-grade locking mechanisms were installed to deny customers access to certain parts of the building. We reached out to several previous employees for comment, but have yet to hear back. Alright, what about debate over the abandoned church's fate? The local council is debating the fate of the abandoned church. Some locals argue that the church should be reopened for worship, and is possibly the only thing keeping the city from suffering complete collapse. It's a symbol of hope, one that even during these trying times stands as a beacon, says one resident. The church crypt, belonging to one of the city's aristocratic families, has recently been broken into. The police are keeping an eye out in case any rare possessions from the family appear on the black market. The current head of the estate has not been seen recently. It is suspected that she too might be a victim of the current missing persons phenomenon. Oh man, the setting of the game itself is fascinating too. Like, it's definitely set in like a modern times-esque London, but with like the whole conceit that there's angels and demons like invisible to everyone else, like doing their stuff is super cool. I love how the creators really created like a little borough of London that was like very LGBTQ themed, and like where, I don't know, I love it. I love everything about this game. Like the psychedelic, like noir, like neon noir, like design choices. It's so good. Local shop destroyed. A small convenience shop has been ransacked in the inner city, leaving the manager in a state of distress. The motive for the crime is uncertain, as no money or items have been stolen. I know who did this, I just know it. I don't have the evidence yet, but she's worked here for the last time. The owner had more to add, but the comments were not suitable for a publication. It is evident now how happy he is at the situation. Oh no. Take care of yourself, my darling Michelle. Now, just to check, we do still have that photo of the meat that Daryl is putting into his packing supplies. So we are definitely still going to ruin his relationship with his boyfriend. Because Daryl is a shitty person who is also responsible for the curse that we have. And oh hey, here's where Michelle's worked. So this was the store that got destroyed. It was Michelle's job. My precious darling shop, Michelle, I knew you were bad for business. This was my castle. I ruled from my tower, and now my treasures destroyed, my prized goods tarnished. This wasn't me. I was asleep in my flat all night. I don't believe you for a second. I heard how you talk about managers. This was an act of jealousy. You didn't have what I did, so you ruined it. You're fired. I don't want to see your face around here again. You hear me? Oh, now she's out of a job as well. That's not good. Michelle! Did you make good use of that camera I gave you? I did take a photo. Great! Hurry up and show Oakley. Fired from the rubble pile? Yeah, pretty much. Can't wait to see how this goes down. I mean, Thurso's design both as an angel and as a human is really good. So let's go ahead and ruin a relationship that should have been ended a long time ago. Things are always on thin ice between Daryl and Oakley. Will we ever see the end of it? Oakley's won the food war over Violet for now. I almost forgot how tasty everything is here. I guess that Violet realized they were no match, but I wouldn't mind betraying Oakley again for Violet's cookies, if they ever come back. I mean, yeah, Oakley is completely innocent in all of this, like, for sure. But, like, Oakley also keeps giving second chances to a person who should have run out of second chances a long time ago. A person who's going around murdering people, selling them out to demons, and, like, of course Oakley doesn't know this, but, like, again, Michelle has a personal stake in it, at the very least, because Daryl is directly responsible. Baby girl, have you seen the state of the shop you work at? We have way too much drama going on in our town, as if people going missing wasn't enough. You've got some serious baggage under your eyes, baby girl. If I were you, I would turn tail, go home, light some candles, and meditate all this bad energy away. You look like you need it. I need to light some candles myself. Dealing with Daryl's antics is aging me faster than time itself. Yesterday was no different. I can't see a future with him. He doesn't respect me. How could he think bringing a rat to my diner was a good idea? Oh yeah, like my new little VTuber does match the PlayStation aesthetic so very much, and I'm so happy about that. It's so good. Anyway, I got some amethyst you can take home if you need. Those little crystals can clear up anything. Well, Oakley, I've got bad news for you, buddy. How's it going? Alright, we're gonna show him the meat photo. Daryl has another side to him that he's been hiding. I feel terrible breaking such awful news, but as a friend, I must. He's dangerous. You ought to cut him out of your life for good. What's this? Are those boxes look like the meat deliveries I get from Daryl's new business. What's that next to it? What? Michelle, what is this? I think I'm gonna be sick. What the hell? This can't be. I'm gonna have to leave. I can't stay here with him. This town is wicked. It's bloody cursed. I have to shut the shop. Just need a few days to get myself together. Vegetarian dishes only from here on out. Never cooking meat ever again. This whole town is cursed. I'll be packing my bags and finding somewhere else to settle. I suggest you do the same. I can't do this anymore. Yeah, that is a pretty appropriate response, for sure. And I know it, like, there could be an argument made that it's kind of fucked that we sabotaged their relationship. Like, Michelle didn't need to. She could have been the better person. We could have decided to do that. But the reason why I select that is because as a third party, we can see how bad Daryl is. And while Michelle's motivations may be possibly selfish, Oakley is innocent. And trying to separate them... Oh my goodness, Gildy, it's so great to see you. Thank you for the resubscription too. Oh my gosh. And let's see what you caught for the free cast. An Emperor Angelfish. Oh my goodness. And just to let people know, if y'all want to catch fish too, y'all can, there's a little channel point redemption too, so y'all can fish for channel points as well. You don't just have to follow, subscribe, or cheer bits. Just hanging out in the channel and earning channel points gives y'all the chance to go fishing too. Thank you so much, Gildy. Thank you so much. It's so wonderful to see y'all. We did it, Michelle. You'll easily be able to convince the Duchess you deserve Daryl's place. Now we can watch Daryl crumble under the pressure. This will be such a satisfying win. Of course, Clarissa wants us to do this so we can take Daryl's place, but I don't think that we need to do that. They stuck me on this awful route again today. Thankfully, it's been fairly normal. No chills running down my spine. Oh yeah, I'm having a great time, Guilty. I hope you are too. For now. Well, let's go in here. And there's the dickbag himself. Everything's gone downhill. I just got word of Oakley telling me to hit the road. He's even blocked my number. Piss! I don't know if I can take it, Michelle. Oakley was everything to me. I don't have anyone else. People don't care about me like how Oakley does. No one comes to my house for dinner. Only Oakley. Without him, I might as well be dead to the world. Stop whining, Daryl. Focus. You should spend every hour dedicated to getting Oakley back. He's the most important thing to you in the world, right? You have to prove it. You're right. This has to be the only thing I focus on. Otherwise, he'll never see how much he's worth to me. I need Oakley back. I'll follow him to the end of the earth if I have to. Perfect. Yeah, well, ultimately, just getting rid of Daryl is the important bit. Oh, hey. This guy. Hey! Hi, hello! Donovan! Hi! You don't mind if I say hi, do you? Of course not. So, how are things then? How are you? Are you well? How's it going? I mean, I think Daryl's success only comes from the bravado that he exudes. Like, the Crimson Diamond. Okay, I will definitely add that. Give me one quick moment, and I will get that situated. I've actually played the Crimson Diamond before, and I really like it a lot. I don't know how long the Crimson Diamond is off the top of my head. I think the game can be beaten in roughly about 4 to 5 hours. But yeah, definitely gonna enjoy that for sure. Thank you for adding a game to the game list, Guilty. I misspelled diamond, of course, so let me fix that. Oh. The Crimson Diamond. Ooh, yes. That is a game that is very similar to the old parser adventure games. Oops. I'm not sad. Let me fix my little VTuber here. Little guy's going a little goofy. I forgot about that being tied to the numbers. We got that fixed. So there we go. 6 to 8. Okay, I'll get that updated. 6 to 8. All right, I got that changed on my end. All right. Yes. The Crimson Diamond is a game not based, but heavily inspired by Laura Bow and the Colonel's Bequest, which was an old, I believe, Sierra parser interface game where you type out your commands, and it took place in like an old southern plantation, basically, which was a whodunit mystery. You had to solve a murder, essentially, and the Crimson Diamond was made very specifically to be like a spiritual successor, not necessarily a sequel, but it's a very, very good game. I enjoyed it quite a lot. It is very fascinating, and now I have a reason to share it with everyone. We'll get through it on the game list for sure. All right, back to Sorry We're Closed. Yeah, I'm doing great, actually. I booked a new gig for tonight. The owner of this bar offered a last-minute slot for me. I'll be playing at an exclusive avant-garde location. It's meant to be pretty wild and unusual, but I think it's a good thing to keep one's audience varied. You should stop by if you can. Oh my god, I wish I could go. I can't though, I have something I need to go to. This weekend you shouldn't be dead, so you're taking me to... Oh goodness, okay, I'm looking forward to that. I know what Gildy's referring to. If I don't know if I can bring it up if I have permission, but this weekend I will be joining Gildy as they play through a Mac Venture styled adventure game called Infested, and I'm really looking forward to it. So this weekend, please consider joining me and Gildy. Oh my god, I wish I can go. I can't though. I have something I need to go to. Something I sadly can't escape. What a shame. Maybe you'll be able to catch another one of my gigs another time. I'm usually the first one here when the bar opens and the last one out when it closes. I miss Clarissa being around. She was so much fun. That girl knew how to live. And she's not a demon. None of these people here are demons. They're all humans right now. Well, let's go check out Marty, see what Marty's up to. You look a little rough, Marty. What's up? Dude, Robin came in asking a whole load of questions about the crypt at the abandoned church and then ran off. So I decided to do some urban exploration and did the most gnarly thing ever. I followed them. And it should be available on both of our channels if Twitch's simulcast works how you think. Possibly. I've never simulcasted before, so you might have to guide me through that. Marty, you shouldn't stalk people like that. I wasn't stalking. They eventually caught me anyway, and pushed me back really hard, too. Why would you sneak up on Robin? You could have gotten seriously hurt. I did get seriously hurt. If you and Robin would take me with you, I wouldn't have to resort to solitary demon stalking, which, by the way, is strongly looked down upon in my Demonology 101 course. Demon stalking? Michelle, I don't know how to break this to you, but... Robin is a demon. Don't be silly. All the questions, all the commotion around every place they've mentioned recently, I'm worried about them, dude. Crypt has the worst demon juju. I can sense these things. I heard the church hides a gateway to the underworld. That would explain a lot. I found my cherub's blade there a few months back. Someone or something from the other side must have dropped it. Thought I might message my trading friend, TAD. They never showed up the other day. But I suspect it's because they're actually a demon too. How else would they have access to the highest quality artifacts? Can't believe they ditched me. Don't stalk people, stalk demons. I mean, I would argue don't stalk anyone, personally. I would have fought back harder and followed Robin further into the crypt, but whatever. So what's on your mind? Cherub's blade? It's a rare find. The blade is extremely sharp and made out of nacre, commonly known as mother of pearl. Nacre? I don't know how to pronounce that. They say any food prepared with the blade will be imbued with the tang of angelic energy. Demons go crazy for the forbidden touch of angelic essence. I was so chuffed when I stumbled across it. I'm gonna use it to lure demons here. Could you imagine, Michelle? Real demons right here, in my shop. Liqueur? Like lacquer? I mean, it could be pronounced like lacquer, but like that just makes it sound like knacker. With an N. N-A-C-R-E. Can anyone become a demon? Absolutely. If someone were to find true darkness and stay within it long enough, they would become a part of it. It can be self-inflicted through emotions or by hanging around a cursed area for too long. It's totally gnarly. Doesn't that make your urban exploration extra dangerous? Yeah, dude. I try not to stay for too long, though. I'm a badass, but it's not very punk rock to die. If I turned into a demon myself, I wouldn't be able to update my socials, which would also suck. I've got 6 followers. They have questions, and it's my duty to find them answers. Does this mean anything can become human, too? Whoa, dude. That's an excellent question. I'm totally gonna have to research for that for my next Demonology 101 class. You're kind of blowing my mind here. It's the natural substance on the inside of shells. It usually looks white. Interesting. Marty at least did refer to it as, it's referred to as the mother of pearl substance. So that makes sense. Do you know anything about the Duchess? The Duchess? Is that who cursed you? Finding demons while urban exploration? Is this Shin Megami Tensei? Probably not, but you know, this game I think would fit really, really well with the general setup for a Shin Megami Tensei game. Like, a lot. Especially something like Nocturne. The Duchess is what we demonologists call an archdemon, far more powerful than your typical demon. I have countless documents and images saved on my computer at home. They appear ghoulish to those who do not possess a third eye. Duchess can grant vision into the celestial world, which will allow someone to see their true appearance, but at the cost of... It said they're in search of true love. They're heavily burdened, looking for love to seize, but we all know that love can only ever be given, not taken. Dude, that's so cool that you've seen the Duchess. You know, I've never actually fully played either of the first 2 Personas. I played like the first 30 minutes of the first Persona, and I've seen a whole bunch of pop culture stuff about the second Persona, and I know that they follow the Shin Megami Tensei line more closely than the direction the Persona series eventually went. But I've heard rumors that Persona 1 and 2 might be getting remakes. But those are only rumors. I never said I did. I'm just curious. Whatever. Keep your secrets. The truth is bound to come out eventually. I did, a few years back, Seth, I did a playthrough for you and Guildy of Persona 5 on Discord, but I never did finish it. Suit yourself, dude. Of course, Marty wants demons in their shop, not aware that there are already demons hanging out. And as we all know, in JRPG, rumors are always true. I mean, that is the premise of Persona 2, is how rumors can be made into reality, which is pretty nightmarish. Love, are you okay? I just saw the shop. I was worried you might have been there when it happened. I'm glad to see you're safe. At least you'll have the day off to hang around town. I've noticed you've been out and about rather than going straight home recently. Your life seems so exciting all of a sudden. Well, I have a date with the devil and it might get me killed. What? You better spill the details before I strangle them out of you. Who is it? I need to know. What are they like? So, if we were doing one ending, I would go with this answer. And if I was going with another ending, I would say this answer. Oh goodness, Seth, I hope that the check-in goes well. With rumors, you can go your own way. I think I'm gonna choose this answer. This is not a pivotal moment. I'm just trying to decide how I want to answer it based on the specific ending that I'm going for in this playthrough. I don't think this is a pivotal moment. You have my full attention. Have you ever liked someone that looked like bad news? Love, we've all been there. Looking like bad news isn't a problem. Taking your time to really know someone might show another side to them. What if they're the worst news you've ever seen? Like, a key your car and slash your tires if you wrong them type. Wild. Sounds like you need to shut the shop and find them right now before they scratch your favorite non-existent car. Yeah, it's just... they've got a lot going on in their life. I don't know, they might need to sort that out before they're ready for love. No one is ready for love, love. You've got to be ready to give it before you can take it. Don't wait for them to be perfect. What if love is the thing that they need? That is what they say. Well, a date is a date. You don't expect to go dressed like that, do you? Here, when I picked this out for our stock, I was thinking of you. It only seems right that you should have it. Knock 'em dead, love. And we got an evening dress as a result of that. I mean, one of the worst Beatles had a really good song called All You Need Is Love. Yeah, for those who don't know, I am not the biggest fan of John Lennon. I think that he made some very excellent songs, but as an individual, John Lennon was a horrible, horrible person. And I know that probably bothers a lot of Beatles fans. Hey, it's Camille. I can't go back to heaven, and there's nothing for me here either. I should spend my final hours wallowing in the underworld instead. Everything sucks anyway. No one would miss me if I disappeared forever. Cursed girl. Exactly who I needed to see. I'm starting to mortalify. Whatever, it's tough. I could use your help. Are you okay? As much as I want to thank you for the clarity you've provided, I still struggle to walk down this path with confidence. Moving forward into the unknown while the door of familiarity closes behind me is petrifying. Am I making the right choice? It's hard to say. I've been thinking about him all night. So what if I am stripped of my angelic power? Power means nothing without love. Everything means nothing without love. For me, at least. My destiny runs parallel to yours, cursed girl. I don't believe my fate is as complicated as yours. I can't fix the Duchess. I don't know how to make them understand how love works. Love is the healer. It needs no precursor. There's nothing more to do before you decide to offer it. Yeah, Camille does look like the cover centaur to A Wrinkle in Time. I haven't read that book since grade school. What if I get hurt? There's always a chance that something might cause you pain. I will no longer let fear suspend my existence. Are you ready to do the same? This question, it's the same question I've been beating myself up over for as long as the earth has been turning. It's the very same one you ask yourself. Answer now. What do you truly believe? Could you really love a demon? Could you? And I'm gonna say yes. I believe you. I believe it could work too. I believe that for love to work, we must accept the changes that come with it. We must reject the notion of perfection. I believe we must accept the pain of uncertainty to acquire the pleasure of love. I believe I have the strength to reach out to him. I believe you can show me the way, Michelle. What? It's decided. I will act on your wisdom, cursed girl. May we both have the strength to follow what we truly believe, and may destiny be kind to our hearts. It may be with my dying breath, but I will fight as many fights I have left in me. I will show him, even if it cost me everything I have. I will confront the demon tonight. Thank you for your insight. I think Camiel is my favorite character in this game. I like dang near most, if not all, of the messages Camiel has about the nature of love. Of course, Camiel is literally the angel of love. And here's Beloved. I have a bad feeling about Camiel's destiny. I fear, regardless of my attempts, his fate is sealed in less than ideal circumstances. He has to do right by his heart. I thought angels would understand something as important as love. Such small, insignificant things are less important when you're internal. Maybe being an angel isn't all that great then. Michelle, Robin ran into the crypt. I tried to stop them, but my friend Marty mentioned Robin was wandering around the crypt. Why would they rush in there? Robin suspects that the next victim is in there. They said the victim has something we need. It's something that the Duchess mentioned, but Robin wouldn't go into detail. Robin shouldn't have gone down there. I don't understand. They're pretty strong. They'll be fine, won't they? Not this time. The crypt runs beneath this church, crossing paths with the gateway to the underworld that I guard. It's so close that the pool of darkness could seriously affect Robin. It could make it impossible for them to return to the surface. In every simulation I've run, the results are not good. Michelle, I have to ask that you go after them. No one else will help me bring them back. Leaving my post here could endanger more than just Robin. It could be catastrophic. Though it might be worth it. Don't you know any other angels that would be better suited to find them? Robin's a demon at risk of being trapped in the underworld. I don't think any angel will be of much help to me right now. I'll do it. Stay here. I'll find Robin. As a friend, the very least I could do. I've seen how much you both mean to each other. If I had a chance to love it like that, I'd fight tooth and nail for it. There's another third eye down there, then I can pick that up along the way. Thank you. You've already survived through so much peril. I know you can get through this too. I've done the calculations. The crypt entrance is in the churchyard. Please, help me get Robin back. And we've now got all of the official information for our next and technically final mission. I say technically because I know there's a bit more. Robin's broken into here. I'll have to put my fears aside if I want to get them back. Into the survival horror. And here's another of the victims. Only you could see me now. I have something even you would have never been able to obtain. Listen, numbskulls, my family has taken every measure to protect their precious items inside. But today, your job is to protect me above all else. Got it? Now, unlock the doors. Yes, ma'am. Damn, I'll finally mean something to those bastards. Very interesting how part of her dress design looks like a skeleton. Oh, I'm full up on shotgun ammo. And we get a little cutscene of what happened to Robin. Can't waste any time. That was close. So they jumped ahead. Hello. Let's chat. Is there anything you can tell me about this place? things to look out for. Well, if I did that, it would be a lot less fun watching you. Cultivate your sense of adventure, Michelle, taking the scent of danger in the air. What do I care if you die anyway? You didn't follow through with the deal, so I'm just here to watch you fail. Try and survive, though. I want to watch you suffer for a little while longer. Yeah, the moment we didn't take the deal, Lucy immediately just became a huge colossal bitch. You're scared for Robin? Well, I wouldn't worry too much about Robin. Now we've got moth demons. Oh, shoot. I got a little wee bit jump scared there. Oh yeah, the demons themselves definitely have that kind of same kind of Persona-esque style to them. There's a shiny artifact here. Let's go ahead and take it. Agonizer's Scepter. Grab the water bottle. Help! Help! Wait. Don't leave me here. You there. Me? Yes. I was searching for my old master's resting place when I got stuck in here. With them. The statues? Take a closer look. You'll find they're anything but statues. Okay, so damage does matter. Finally, thank you, fine lady, for freeing me. Happy to help. Being undead has its disadvantages, you see. A dry nose, dry eyes, the list goes on and on. It's hard for me to sniff out danger. I can, however, sense your particular abilities. I'll lower the gate. Would you be so kind as to guide me out of here? I've not played Killer 7, but I have heard that is pretty accurate. So now we've got a little escort mission for a dog statue. I can't imagine why you're in a place like this, but I'm not here to ask questions. You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. But will you find whatever you're looking for, fine lady? Unfortunately, I don't think you can pet the dog statue. Stone tablet says, the endless waves of turmoil propel one's action. The ship will be wrecked as wretched thoughts fight for attention. You mean well, you do bad. A reactionary of little thought. You did try your best. It wasn't good enough. Without your sacrifice as an example, emotion ought not to exist. I mean, that wasn't quite it for the escorting, but that's just a taste of how it'll work. You can only do it with your third eye open. drinks of water. Need to get contacts to increase the range. I mean, would be nice if we could extend the range of the third eye. Okay, let's see. This is the trick right here. And there we go. So here's our little ghost dog friend again. We meet once more. I got lost again, but I sense you need me as much as I need you. Let's get moving. Wonder if I can avoid. I can avoid. Cool. Just avoid those fights since I don't need them. I appreciate your assistance as always. I'll open the way forward. It's very kind. I hate being in anyone's debt, so back scratches must be reimbursed post-haste. It gets more dangerous the deeper you go. Got more pistol ammo. But we found another memory of Robin. Coffins. I hate coffins, but I must be close. I have to. The Duchess's key. I'll have to go in. Oh. Okay. There we go. No problem, Gildy. I hope work goes well. Nice. And we made it through the corridor. Just hit this save point. Hello. There's something wrong with this place, even outside of the demon realm. This is a place where my world and your world don't just overlap, they collide. It can be a trap for both humans and demons alike if you're not careful. I hope you get stuck here forever. Just such a petulant little... Oh, we didn't take the obviously bad deal. Ugh, my head. I can't stand those things. But now we can't use second sight while that's active. Oh hey, it's them again. So hungry. Crave something dehydrated, dry to the bone. I don't remember how to get through that. Well, we found Robin again. Fuck. Can't get lost now. A little further. Come on, Robin, you can do this. Just a little further. Just gonna save now. Use some water. Kinda hoping for, oh, got my water back. Okay, it's a stone tablet. Just gonna skip that. Oh, that's right. I remember how this works now. The path is revealed with true sight. Maybe I should have thought about reloading before I did that. Shiny artifact. Agonizer's Gauntlet. Hello, Haunted One. Will you make an offering? I will offer peace. You shall be refreshed. Okay. I restored my health. I wish you could run with second sight on. Yeah, it's probably for a balance reason. Hello, Haunted One. I stand here with the golden key. Would you dare take it from me? Not so fast, Haunted One. For you to have this key, we must have some fun. Let us play a delightful game where memory must be maintained. Now we'll test your recollection before my key joins your collection. Shall we begin? First, I'm a great train conductor. 3 passengers get on my train at the first station. And on the next station, 2 passengers get off. And 7 get on. So there's now 8. And then at the next station, 6 passengers get on and 12 get off. So 8 plus 6 is 14, and minus 12 is 2. And at the next station, 2 passengers get off and 13 get on. So it's 13. And at the next station, 8 passengers get off, so that's 5. What am I? You're a great train conductor. Correct. But how many passengers remain on my train? 5. That is correct. For you with such skill to observe, the golden key you do deserve. Take this now, unlock the way. This is all I have to say. I'm not gonna lie, I fell for that literally exactly the same time when I first played through that. I was like, oh, okay, it's keeping track of the passengers. And then it was like, what am I? I was like, oh, okay, you are... And then you called yourself a great train conductor. So you, like, I fell for it exactly the same time. Alright, so I got a key. It's gonna save. Needed to go this way. Alright. Pull that lever. Send that thing to the abyss. I couldn't be happier to see that thing go. Boy, howdy, I know that feeling. Here before. And there we go. So now let's lead our dog friend once more. Path to freedom is clear. Just a girl and her stone dog. Genius, pure and simple. Ciao, mademoiselle. Uh-oh. Got another cutscene. Can't believe I've suffered a scratch, useless idiots. You were meant to protect me. You're lucky your colleagues' incompetence still managed to keep us alive. From this point forward, if I so much as trip, you'll wish your death was as swift as his. Understood? Yes, ma'am. Open the sarcophagus. Yes, ma'am. Hello, Father. Couldn't help but remind me that things were better before I came around, could you? It was always a waste of your time. You'd always look at your wrist with impatience whenever you were around me. It wasn't like your precious timepieces. Nothing was. You used to tell me how a good child is like a good watch, seen and not heard. I always wondered what you'd meant. On the day that I witnessed your life drained from your body, leaving behind only the silence of the room, I then understood. Things are better than people. We should strive to be the best thing we can be. My only regret was not poisoning you sooner. Your expensive, heavy, ugly watch has been more a part of my life than you ever were. Now it's nothing but a cheap shackle. After all these years, I've got my own precious thing I can call my own. I can see so much more, Father. You can have your dumb watch back. It's oppressive. I don't want it tarnishing my final masterpiece. Yeah, it's pretty grim. Ariel's father's watch. Gonna take it. It's surprisingly heavy. Unfortunately, it made the cockroach demon inside awaken. Bye-bye. And there we go. Thank you. And now we can progress. Hello, Haunted One. Would you see the world through my eyes? Yes. Very well. That gives us a clue that we should break that. Gonna save. And we can enter here. Hey, it says our family sourdough starter. I'm gonna take the ancient yeast. Could you imagine just keeping some old ass sourdough starter in a long decrepit crypt? Just insane. Can't remember. There's something to this rumor. You must think you're very close to gaining your freedom. At this point, the resilient ones typically fail. I don't intend to fail, but you intend to leave. You will fail in doing so. I don't need to leave either. You're not as scary as you think. The love you need is not the version of love you built up in your mind. I can't say I know exactly what you're going through, but I get it. You do not get it, Michelle. As a human, you cannot. I don't want whatever your small mind believes love to be. I want my dignity back. You follow my instructions, I get fixed. I keep my power. Your pathetic idea of love would reduce me to nothing. Less than ideal. Suboptimal. You've seen what happens to those who deny me. Think of the things I could do to you, Michelle. Whether those are good things or bad things is entirely your choice. Our dinner date will help you understand how lucky you are to have my full, undivided attention. I won't turn out like your other victims. The sudden self-preservation at everyone else's expense. The intense violence. How many beings have you slaughtered in these past few days alone? You are more like them than you realize. You put me in this situation. I'm protecting myself. By venturing further into the demon world, this world always whispers a solution into your ear, beckoning you further into the darkness. You've had the rare opportunity to see what awaits beyond your human boundaries, how chaotic and dangerous it is. There was no one to protect me from any of it, but I can protect you. Love me, Michelle. You can tell me exactly how much you do at our dinner tonight. Do not be late. Do not arrive half-eaten. That room was the cutscene room. Oh yeah, complete total opposite of healthy. I mean, the Duchess's desire for love is more of coming from a sense of loss brought about by a loss of control and the connection that they had with the Almighty. And so their idea of love is just to fill a hole in their heart at the expense of everything around them. Mummified cat. The skin is leathery and caked in dust. Come with me, kitty. Well, we've got a mummified cat. We need to go this way. Uh-oh. So Seribot banned you. Sorry about that. It typically is pretty good about catching stuff like that. So you're a bot, so it got you. So sorry about that. Maybe don't be a bot. That's literally the only advice I can suggest to you. Maybe don't be a bot. The mummified cat is... I mean, we're literally just about to give the mummified cat to the shadowy figure, but I guess Michelle did store it in her jacket. Is this for me? Nice and dehydrated. The bones snap with every bite. The leathery skin is so very, very dry. Delicious. An incredible find. Here, have a tip. 7 yowzas. You love how these sketchy bots tell you directions that make it even more... Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm so glad that Sari is really good on catching stuff like that. It's really, really nice. Finally, my cravings have ceased. I can rest peacefully now, digesting the goods you have given me. You're a great scavenger with fine taste. I shall sleep now, eternally, or at least until the cravings return. The hunger is never-ending. It is my torment, my punishment. But you have, if only for a brief moment, relieved me of my ills. For that, you will be rewarded gracefully with yowzas. Bada bing, bada boom. Farewell, wandering woman, with your wondrous treats. Alright. Well, we've completed that one item fetch quest. The shadowy figure has been satiated. And we got paid for it in fake currency that only demons can use. Oh boy. This is my final stretch. I'm so close I can feel it wobbling through my ectoplasm. Let's do one final dance together. So yeah. Escort mission combined with advancing walls of doom. And we gotta follow the right path while we do it. No running. Keep a cool head. I never doubted you for a second. It was actually a nice escort, but the advancing wall of doom makes you think of Kid Chameleon. I've never played Kid Chameleon, believe it or not. Now that I can reach my final resting place, I'll be sure to put in a good word for you on the other side. Farewell, fine lady. Oh, but that's not the only advancing wall of doom. Boy. The statue is unresponsive. Who's ready for more? Oh wow, full up on pistol ammo. Let's see what Gabriella was doing now. If you want something done right, do it yourself. I certainly didn't learn that from you, Mother. You were too busy trying to best me in every way, like you had something to prove. Even in death, aging has done you no favors. I feel like I might throw up just looking at you now. Getting old was agonizing for you. I could see the fear of getting old and ugly inside your hollow, diamond-like eyes. Deep down, I know you appreciated the relief of an early end. Gifted to you from your only child, we both got what we wanted. You didn't have to see another wrinkle appear on your forehead, and I got all the jewelry you said I was too ugly to wear. You never thought I would measure up to your silly little stones, Mother. You thought you were hot shit. Well, look who's got the last laugh. Hey, Travis. No problem. You've been focusing on your homework? Just can't seem to figure out a few things? Hey, that's perfectly okay. You know, focusing on work and stuff like that is super important. And of course, you if you have the ability, take breaks to give your mind time to relax and breathe. And I believe you said it was involving Python, which, Python is a very complex programming language, but I have faith that you can do it. So I think you'll be able to do it. Just don't worry about putting too much pressure on yourself if you're not under pressure, if that makes sense. I'll take my rightful place at the deepest, most sacred pits of our precious tomb with the most valuable things, while you sit here with your worthless jewels. It's a pain. You've been using ChatGPT to help? Ooh, okay. I'm just going to preface, I am not a supporter of ChatGPT or any other generative user to AI interface. I don't think they are ethical, and I don't think that they're particularly helpful, because not only do they scrape content that is copyrighted and stolen, however, they also just make things up. So you definitely got to be careful if you're using ChatGPT and stuff like that. Like, I'm not going to chide you for using it. I just want you to have the advanced warning that it may not be as helpful as it seems. Hey, Kanto. Hope you're doing well. Seems to work with you for Python. You're just using it to find out how to do camera manipulation, and it may have the information for that. I just want to give the heads up that I know some people have tried to use ChatGPT for programming in Ruby and Java, and it's fed nonsense code. So I would definitely that's why I urge caution, is just because I've seen such things where it's given information to people that is nonsense, that looks correct. So, like I said, I myself am not cool on it. I just don't want people to get burned by it as well. The code works, and I'm not just inserting the right matrix, and I don't know where it's going wrong. You know what? That might be possible too. If you are having trouble, do you have the option to ask people who have experience with Python? I don't know if there's any other resources, but I know for like people learning code, one of the biggest things that can help people learn and grow from it is having another pair of eyes check your code. Like, unfortunately, I don't know any people who work in Python, but if this was RPG Maker, I'd be able to suggest a few people. Unfortunately, RPG Maker doesn't use Python, so yeah, I know Python was used in some games, but I think Python was mostly used in peer-to-peer connection resources. But that's about all that I know about Python for certain. And you're looking at some of your classmates for help. Oh, wonderful! If you've got classmates that can help you, then I hope that they will be able to. Tacky, all of this looks so cheap compared to what I've got. The weight of your chokers will suffocate me no more. With my new shiny eye, I'll be the most valuable thing to ever grace the family tome. Might try asking around a bit more if there are other coders to help in different servers. That's a good suggestion too, for sure. Again, the only servers that I'm in deal with RPG Maker. So unfortunately, they'd only have information for like Java and such, at least on my end. So I don't know if that'd be useful for Python. Alright, let's take Gabriella's mother's pearl necklace. which makes this cockroach demon awaken. And we're gonna run the heck away. Dang it. That was so close to being a perfect. You jerk. Hey, there we go. One cockroach demon defeated. One Python game. It's Pie Soul. Interesting. Funnily enough, you mentioned a solitaire. Is a heartbreaker when activated always? No, you can absolutely miss with the heartbreaker if you don't aim correctly. And I was gonna say, you mentioned a solitaire game. There is a new horror solitaire game coming out that I am 100% interested in. You're gonna be right back. Gonna switch off your coding desktop. No problem, Travis. Please be safe. I hope it goes smoothly. Be sure to back up your homework and files and make sure all that good stuff, which I'm sure you already know all how to do. Or solitaire, like the cards are themed in such a way, or they're QTEs. So the game is called Forbidden Solitaire. It's on Steam. It's a trailer just got released a few days ago, and from what I can tell, stretch, absolutely. Look at me shake and vibrate. Oh, hydrate, yes, absolutely, we'll do the same. Welcome back, Travis. And yes, I've got soda, so I hydrated with soda. But yeah, for Forbidden Tetris, as it is, it looks to be a solitaire-based roguelike. The conceit of the game's story is it takes place in relatively recent times. You are a person who bought an old CD that has this old game on it called Forbidden Solitaire, and in the past, people have died while playing this game. And it looks super silly. Like, yeah, it's horror themed, but like, on the same token, it's also like extremely cheesy, if that makes sense. Like, it looks like it would be an absolute blast. If it comes out, I plan on playing it myself as well. Speaking of old games, oh yeah, I did see that The Sims 1 and 2 got basically the bare minimum patch ports for modern systems. And I really wish that I could have those games. I mean, I remember playing The Sims 1 a long time ago. Yeah, and you get all the expansions for both of them. But apparently the games still have all of the bugs that they had when they first shipped. So, just something to be mindful of at the very least. But hey, I'm glad that you got it, Seth. I hope that it runs smoothly for you. One reason you did it is the performance is better on Steam Deck. That means it'll work fine on your Linux box. Ooh, that's great news! I'm so glad to hear that it's going to work smoothly for you then. Oh, yeah, I would like to get a Steam Deck too, personally, but those things are so expensive. And I am literally broke as a joke right now. You know someone with a Steam Deck? Very nice. Now, it's funny because I may not have a Steam Deck, but you know what I do have? I have a Steam Link. You're not broke per se, but you're safe. You know what? A car is way more useful than a Steam Deck, for sure. But yeah, if anyone's familiar with what a Steam Link is, I managed to get one of those a long time ago. And it's like the precursor to a Steam Deck. Okay, nothing else. Let's talk to the massive eyesore. You've bested me. I've done everything in my power to stop you. I have no more tricks up my sleeve. It's hard to see what your true intentions are. On the one hand, you have the chance to find love and tear down the Duchess's entire empire in one fell swoop. On the other, you could prop yourself up within it, becoming one of the most influential humans yet. Either way, I have no true influence over your destiny, so I will retreat into the showers. Was it related to the custom controller? So, no, actually, the Steam Link was... I'm trying to figure out the best way to describe it. It was a piece... At first, it was a piece of physical hardware roughly about the size of a Nintendo DS. A bit more compact than that, but you would plug it into your television and your with an Ethernet cable plugged into it. And what it basically allowed you to do was route your Steam library to the television that you connected it to. And you could plug controllers or a keyboard and mouse into it and essentially have like your computer in one room and have the Steam Link in another. And it was the Steam Deck can essentially do the same thing now, but is also portable. The Steam Link was a very limited production. They only made so many of them before they decided to not. Because then they released Steam Link as a wireless app through tablets. Specifically, I think it was tablets. They might have done it for phones too. But you could, if you had like wireless Bluetooth technology, you could use the app through a tablet to do the same thing, maybe with smart televisions. I'm not 100% certain, but I have the actual physical device. and it's like the precursor to the Steam Deck. And I got it for a deal. There was a deal that Steam was running for it where you could buy it for $50 as well as a game that came bundled with it. And I had the money at the time, and I was just like, why not? Funny story, I completely forgot I had ever bought that Steam Link, right? And then I was walking around the place that I lived, and I saw a FedEx package had been thrown underneath the porch to the place that I was living in, and was just soaking wet. And I was like, oh, someone lost a package. I pick it up, it's addressed to me, and it was my Steam Link. FedEx had just thrown it underneath the porch, didn't notify me, didn't let me know anything. I'd even forgotten that I'd purchased it. So when I found it, I was just like, oh, I remember this. And I opened it up, and the Steam Link box was actually in good condition. It was dry, just the outer box was soaking wet. And so I reflexively found my Steam Link after buying it. Like, who knows how long? It had to be like literal a year or so later. And yeah, I've had the worst experience with FedEx, for sure. Either way, I have no true influence over your destiny, so I will retreat into the shadows. I will no longer stand in your way, Michelle. You were to strike me down for our final encounter. This time, make it personal. If something is sent to you via FedEx, it's guaranteed to be left on the stoop with no doorbell, and people can just... Ooh, I hate that. I'm so sorry about that, Seth. Let's just get some of our health up. More shotgun ammo. More shotgun ammo. And we're full up on pistol ammo. We found Robin. I'm here, but I don't know how to make this damned thing work. Robin, Benedict is worried about you. What are you doing down here? I need that key. I'm not leaving without it. Forget the stupid key. You're hurt. Benedict said you could get stuck down here. Would you really leave him behind so easily? How could you so easily abandon the people that care about you? I thought I lost you again. The Duchess's key, Michelle. I need it. Gabriella is down there. She has the key. Make this fucking contraption work so I can get what I want, then I'll leave, okay? I'm not leaving without that damn key. Alright, well... I think you know how this is gonna work out for us. Do they want me to... Oh, 2 slots, that's right. Put the watch. And the pearls. The lift has started to ascend. Figures. I'm getting that damned key. A few demons isn't gonna change that. So now, we're doing a protect mission. I'm an idiot. Heartbreaker wasn't fully charged. That's not good. That's not good. Well, didn't have to wait long anyway. Thank gosh. You had issues with UPS, they lost a package and sent it. You know what? USPS did the same thing to me too. And I was pretty stressed about that. Hello? Gabriella? Stay back. I know what you're here for. Do you know how difficult it is to become something of value? How dare you waltz in here like you own the place and disturb my journey of worthiness? Where's the key, Gabriella? Fuck off. You think I give a damn about what you want? All I needed was the third eye. I've got what I wanted, so you can all piss off. Who gives a shit about loneliness? It's part of perfection's territory. Only special and rare things get to sit on a pedestal, and this pedestal is mine. Go find your own damn way. Michelle, we're gonna have to take it from her. The Duchess's key, the third eye. Remember when I said I owe you? This is it. This is what I owe you for. I need you to use the Heartbreaker and kill Gabriella. Gabriella, we just want the eye and the key. Don't you get it, you fucking idiot? I am finally happy. You want this eye? Then go ahead. Tear it out. If I can't be treasured for eternity, then I'd rather die. Do it, you selfish twat. You've already made up your mind, haven't you? This is no way to exist. If you were happy, you wouldn't be here. I can't absolve you of your pain. We can at least end it. No. Can't remember if there's a boss fight to this. I am gonna grab that extra ammo, though. Oh yeah, and she's got some real, not Hellsinger, Hellraiser, Cenobite vibes going on. Key, Michelle. Give it to me. The key is the relic. You're not making any sense, Robin. The angelic signal I tracked was the Duchess's key. Benedict can use it. Seal the door to the underworld. Then he'll be... Robin. Benedict, your post. You're not meant to... I couldn't wait anymore. Why would you do something so reckless? Michelle, give me the key, please. You don't need it. You didn't want to get involved anyway. And so here is the thing. I have given the Robin the key before, and that's the ending that I did before. So I'm actually going to keep the key this time around. I can't. What if I need this to break the curse? Sorry, Robin. Robin. So this is going to be a little new to me. We need to leave, now. You'll have to press forward into the hotel. You have all the third eyes you need. It's time to make your formal challenge to the Duchess. I'll pray for your success. And it actually did save us a boss fight, pretty much. Gabriella's door to the hotel. Here I go again. 0 deaths. Pretty good accuracy. And let's talk to the massive eyesore one last time. Am I gonna have to fight Distorted Record Scratch? Maybe. Your ability to shape the world around you is a thing of wonder. Is it possible? Could you be the one? You can see through people's appearances, the real version that's hidden away. I feel there's a real chance for radical change to come. What lies ahead? I haven't anticipated anything like this in decades. You keep bothering me like this. I might start thinking of you as my new torturer. What do you want? What's the food like here? I wouldn't know. I don't eat. I believe there's a selection of fresh human cuts as well as fondue au chocolat. I hear they're delicious, but I don't care. I only care for that sweet, sweet torture. What do you want? How about challenging the Duchess? It'll be a first, that's for sure. Better be certain you're ready when you do it, wretched woman. What about defeating the Duchess? You're asking the wrong entity. Will you be freed if I win against the Duchess? Good God, I hope not. What do you want? Be gone, wretched woman. I hope this is the last time we speak. There's a save point right here. I mean, it does make sense that demons would eat humans. I've never been in here. There's an untitled book here. It's full of pictures of horses. Epiphany Oxblood, my decision is final. I'm not coming back, no matter how many times you beg me. What am I doing wrong? I can grow to be the person you want me to be. Just give me the chance. Epiphany, you mean the world to me. Don't you want me back? You're dead to me, Canary. Come after me again and you'll regret it. And hey, I watched every episode of the soap opera. There's a shiny artifact here. Here's another book. Titled Chef Armando, Bake It Till You Make It. Are you ready to explore the wonderful world of demonic culinary goods, specifically bacon? Baking? You've come to the right place. Chef Armando's guide will take you step by step on your journey to becoming the ultimate baker. I don't know, I'd say I'm like 80% to all of the achievements, maybe give or take. But this is not going to be a game that I want 100%. Oh hey, a signed poster of Donovan from Fish Fight. We just spoke with him. There's a book here. It might be the Duchess's personal diary. Epiphany Oxblood is an awful character. Canary Rouge deserves someone better. She deserves someone like me. I would take care of her, if only she would love me. I might arrange to meet her someday. She would like my proposal, I'm sure of it. Except Canary Rouge is a fictional character. Oh hey, I didn't know that was an achievement. Shiny artifact. That looks powerful. A nice mug, spoiled on a chip by one side. I'm just missing 3 artifacts. I wonder if I will find them all. There's a used plate on the coffee table. It's probably been there since this morning. A half-eaten apple on the coffee table. Looks like it's been here for a while. Various boxes with what look like human skin. They're labeled right hand and organized in a numerical order. Bed is very large and very clean. It's also very soft. A painting of a horse. So we learned a little bit more about the Duchess. Duchess is a fan of soap operas and appears to be a bit more involved than they would likely suggest. Cooking, horses, nightcaps. You're late. Are you seriously going to wear that to your dinner with the Duchess? You've got something nice to wear. You ought to change into it now. You better not keep the Duchess waiting too long. Oh, Michelle looks really good in this dress for sure. You have anything of note, my new friend? Well, I'm gonna sell you all of the artifacts I got. I mean, I don't know if we changed in front. We just got a fade to black for that. Right. let's go ahead and sell the last one. These were worth quite a lot. Alright, now let's buy some upgrades. Yabba dabba do, baby. Increase shotgun damage. Absolutely. Increase the pistol clip size. Do the same for the shotgun. Pretty much. Pawning off the Duchess's artifacts. Don't want her discovering them on you. I don't know if the game would be able to take that into account, but that'd be really, really funny if it did. Okay, let's increase our healing capacity. These days you never know, it might be something, it would be something you would do. I do love creative programming like that, but I know that something coded like that is usually very intensive as well. Alright. We've literally gotten most of the upgrades. We're just missing one upgrade. Hey, here's Daryl. You've got to be kidding me. What do you mean I'm not allowed in? Your poor performance is costing the Empire, Daryl. Your lack of focus has created a backlog of unintended shipments. Your boyfriend isn't our only customer, you know. Thinking you can send a box to him for free is completely unacceptable. You're barred from the kitchen tonight. Ungrateful. A whole lot of you. Daryl, you're causing a scene. It's time for you to go. What? I'm the one who tells you what to do. Let's go. Oakley, I've failed you. No, Daryl, it's more akin that you failed Oakley and failed those around you because of your selfish desire to control. And hey, Chef Armando, I have got exactly what you're looking for. It's sticky, it smells, it's moving, it's gross. It's ancestral sourdough starting yeast. Chef Armando is pleased. 26 for this ingredient. Yes, please. Lovely. The doughiness, the goopiness, the bubbles. This will bring a wonderful texture to our baked goods. How have you secured such an item astounds even Chef Armando's genius, but you have achieved it all the same. At least it's not manure. Oh gosh. That's true. As promised, Chef Armando rewards. Little lamb, you have done it. Chef Armando's kitchen has been restored to its glory. With these incredible ingredients, Chef Armando will no longer need that nuisance of a human. Our new menu will no longer need such simple items like pain au chocolat. I still, to this day, do not know how to pronounce that. This looks like a 32-bit era Beetlejuice creature. Kind of, it does kind of look like that. I can leave? Correct, you pesky human. But Chef Armando needs you to finish your shift first. The Duchess's dinner plans tonight are overwhelming Chef Armando. We have 39 yowzas. Oh hey, we even managed to free Violet. I'm free, I'll finally be able to bake normal cookies again. You can stop by my stall for free cookies or pain au chocolat anytime. And I think this is, because of that, we have literally enough money to get the last upgrade. Not sell. Buy. 39, 39. We have exactly the right amount. You never knew how pain was pronounced there as an au bon pain? How can she afford the psych treatments? Very good question. Like, being a slave to demons in the kitchen, for sure. Aww. Thank you for the gifty, Gildy. That's so nice, and it's for Squawk. I've met Squawk. I hope they have a good time. I know that they followed recently. And you got a rubber ducky, Gildy. You fished out a rubber duck. Very, very nice. All right. Oh, hey, look. It's Donovan. Donovan? Yep, that's me. What the hell are you doing here? Is this the gig you were talking about earlier? Yeah. Looks like you made it after all. Wow, this is so cool. I can't wait to hear you perform. This has to be one of the most unique venues I've played at, with a very eclectic crowd. Think of the clout you'll earn performing here tonight. Please don't leave. You take a seat. I'll get started. And here's the Duchess right here.
What if I go? What if I
And hey, we get actual lyrics.
What is the toll? Wouldn't I fade? What if I'm late? Aren't I old?
I get the impression that Donovan is a consummate professional.
I'm just here for the ride. I'd like to entice you by my side. But what if I go? What if I stay? What is the toll? Wouldn't I fade? What if I'm late? Aren't I old?
I hope you're enjoying the entertainment. I've chosen it especially for you. I can't believe you got Donovan to play here. You seem to like him a lot. If you take your admiration too far, I may need to destroy him. On the other hand, I could keep Donovan here forever if that would make you happy. We could torture him together. No, thank you. I'm fine. Very well. None of my previous encounters ever looked this alluring. You are truly something else. I like to make an effort, regardless of the circumstances. I hope you've become accustomed to the hotel. I've worked very hard to make it what it is today. I don't plan on staying. I'm aware of your recent endeavors. It will take much more than that to leave this place. I've come to realize that the last stretch is always the hardest. I'll strike when the time is right. There is no such thing. The past is gone and the future is never guaranteed. There is only now. You're going to strike. Do it now. You have a confidence I've not seen before. There is a calmness to you my other darlings do not possess. I'm going to yawn. What very large eyes you have. Are you not enjoying your dinner? I honestly hope you're not this awkward in the years to come. Your charm is wearing thin. We're done here. Agreed. The next time we meet, I'll be reclaiming my freedom. Enough. Your boldness does you no favors here. You're wrong, because I, Michelle, officially challenge your curse. What do you mean? You're going to remove this curse, and I'm going to make you do it. A demon must always accept a challenge. I'm doing this right. I'm aware of your efforts to weaken me, Michelle, but you are still in over your head. Are you sure this is what you want? You've left me no choice. What are your terms? If I can make you beg for mercy, you'll remove this curse. Very well. Let me assure you that this will only end with you on your knees, Michelle. Indefinitely. You had better get used to begging. Eternity is a long time. Return home. Stay in your room for your final night. It will be your last time there. I mean, yeah, the Duchess definitely feels empowered to do whatever they want. But, you know, cursing someone to love you is just not gonna work. So if the Duchess wants love, the Duchess is gonna have to earn it. Which is the theme for the ending that I'm going for. And I think I've done everything right. What a stressful day. I'm so close to freedom. Just one more night of sleep. Yeah, exactly. Reminds me of people that are like, I bought you these nice things, why do you not love me? Exactly like that. Not again. The Dream Eater's palace. And my dress, it's ruined. Got away last time, I can do it again. You can't be rid of me so easily. I won't let your tantrums determine our future. Silence. You believe that you're protecting me, but from what? Yourself? I don't need protection from you. It is wrong. I won't idly watch you wither in my embrace. We have a system that allows us time and space without your ruin. It is a change I will not allow. Change is not ruin. It is my choice to make as much as yours. I choose to change with you, rather than to stagnate in perpetuity without you. I don't believe we were made to be separate or hidden from each other. Michelle, you've helped me more than enough. You shouldn't be here. Kamaya, look out! Witness, Michelle, a nature you do not understand. in a world you never shall. Prepare to rot alone for eternity. You remember, Heartbreaker is an angelic weapon. You fucking fool. You won't get rid of me so easily. If you take your head out of your ass, you'd realize that Camael is right. You should have believed him and given yourself another chance. I hope you realize what you've done. You are tampering with things beyond you. You're only human, Michelle. You can die and I will fucking see to it. Hey, this is familiar. Now I have water that I can heal myself if I make those mistakes. I'm in over my head. This is insane. It's good to see you're still alive, Michelle. Hydrate? Absolutely. I was worried you wouldn't make it with how unstable Dream Eater is. You were... I was. And now I am back. You should back away from the door. It's not safe. Are you hurt? It hurts every time. Some things are worth that pain. When I think about it, the pain comes from who we are, not what we do. I've accepted the reality of what being with Dream Eater means. I won't be an angel anymore. It'll suck. But I can't deal with dancing in the shadows anymore. Maybe this is the path that the Divine has laid out for me. What if the Great Divine wasn't about good or evil, but instead about change and growth, a fuller experience? I don't care how many times I'm slain. I'll keep coming back. I'm sure I can reach out to... Not again. I'm not done with you, Michelle. How very horror movie-esque. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. I know that reference. Oh, he dropped a piano on me. Okay, that's just the Dream Eater's diary. Come on. No problem, Travis. Definitely pack well and please sleep well. Oh, okay, made me do it. Come on back out here. You persistent little... Must you ruin everything? Don't you see that I do this for my cameo? What is wrong with you? You're not supposed to have your loved one. You are if you were me. Definitely gonna just grab some healing water. Definitely gonna save. Oh hey, look, it's our teddy bear. Teddy has been here the whole time. This place suits him better. I don't need him anymore. I'm ready to move on. But the feeling that I won't be back. Hope I'm doing the right thing. It was so conventional before, you know, back when we were the same, both angels. Everything was playful. Then a great change happened and suddenly there were differences. Every being was forced to join one side or the other. We were all divided, a complete lack of harmony. That's when things got exciting. He was a changed man and I liked it. When we touched, I felt every nerve ending of my being burn. Everything before his metamorphosis feels pedestrian when I think back on it. Just being near him pulls me away from the voices of the air of glory, the noise of it all. It's like a trance. Feeling the weight of my own body, the singularity of my own mind. Being torn from the divine made me understand what us meant. Us became me and him, and nothing else. That's all I want. I want nothing else but us. We make rules which allow our love to survive in a world that doesn't want it. So tired, I just want him. Do you think he'll listen this time? He has no choice. If he doesn't, his agony will cause his self-destruction. Please, spare mercy on him if you can, Michelle. I hope you know what you're doing for all of our sakes. Moving forward will bring you closer to the heart of his domain. Are you ready? Ever onward and forward. I'm getting real lucky. Whew, that was lucky. Can't use those. Incredible. A small human such as your health can push this far. Did you lose anything to get here? My future was revealed to me. Everything I would lose penetrated my mind. Intrusive thoughts that I could not escape, on repeat for eternity. I needed power to protect what was dear to me, my Kemael. Foolishly, like all the other disgraced, I went for the sacred knowledge. There had to be some way to save us. Now, I am here. And so are you. You feel like you're doing the right thing. I've seen the paths before me. I knew of you before matter could create you. There was even a time I didn't dare resist this path you would have pushed us down. However, watching my Kemael decay has led me to defy your choices. I won't let you ruin him so easily. And now we get to the real final boss. Not final boss of the game, but third mission boss, rather.
I'm not the victim, I am the system. I'm not wrong with my infinite wisdom. Follow my words, even if I contradict them. It's my house, Michelle. I'll be the one to evict them. Don't want another demon past the ones within my mind. And it's with that resolution that I'll kill you every time. It's meaningless. When it gets too close, I hit rewind. Just like it, I'll endure and I will love it till I die. Things could have stayed the same. If the only one to blame, I'll have to end your life in a second. It's a shame. We had just followed my advice and played the game. And you wouldn't be here facing in this dangerous exchange. Stability with Kina, you were being so destiny. And I would stop until you close to me. Could have kept this cycle going over an infinity. Now it's shadow on shadow your reality. Ain't angel no more.
Well, we are going up together like a seesaw. Little vibe got me going yeehaw. Time flies when you having fun, I can't even see y'all. Time flies cause I'm having fun, I can't even see y'all. Back and forth, back and forth, back
Yeah, the soundtrack is great. This is my favorite song.
back and forth, back and forth. Angelic demons, transcendent heathens. The balance on the scale between good and evil ain't even. And even when it is, there's always someone trying to tip me. Tug of war with my arms instead of what so good here, what would ever make me change? Rebirth over continuous any day. What's the point of arguing? We gon' start over anyway, I can't help but teeter the scale. Can't help that I wanna see you prevail, but I can't help but teeter the scale. Can't help the feeling. Can't help the feeling that maybe I trail. The two of us is somewhat of a permanent jail. I told him crazy, right on the nail. Also my dogs hit a 180 in their tail. What we are going up and down like a seesaw. Let's go in the lump for the ride, got me going yeehaw. Time flies when you having fun, I can't even see ya. Time flies cause I'm having fun, I can't even see ya. Back and forth, 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 back and forth.
No, I won't let you ruin Kamael. This isn't over. Dream Eater. You're fighting yourself into a corner. There's a reason this isn't working. We knew that staying together was a death march. I have such little connection to the divine now. I will cease to exist if I am slain again. Guilty, that's a great. You don't understand what it means to turn. I don't, but I will soon. I made my choice a long time ago. You're quite remarkable, Michelle. It's only taken a few days for you to see what has taken me and the Dream Eater centuries. Your ability to stride into the unknown and accept what comes your way. I'm a little jealous. I hope you find your own someone to put all that energy into. And then the door opens on the survival horror. No, I wanted to enter the door. I hope this isn't another trap. I mean, I've heard of lovers across, star-crossed lovers, but who knew that you could have divinely crossed lovers? Oh yeah, it was a 5-star. Michelle? Yeah, the last thing I expected to barge through that door. I was leaving the hotel, using the door that connects directly to my bedroom. I always knew using that door was a bad idea. Suddenly I found myself in the Dream Eater's palace again. Doors have their own properties that can link different worlds together. That's why humans often forget what they're doing whenever they walk through one. Boy, I know that feeling. We're glad to see you're safe, but what happened? I helped him reclaim love. I see how things are for you and Robin, and angels and demons live on forever and ever with no sense of resolution. There should be an end to that awful cycle. If you, Robin, Dream Eater, Camael, if all of you can find love through adversity, then the Duchess. You think you can be the one to guide the Duchess out of adversity? There were many roads you could have taken. I could never quite measure which one you would tumble down. This one wouldn't be so bad. Whatever's happened beyond those doors can't be undone. This chapter of influence is closed now. Your choices regarding the Dream Eater and his plight are now etched into your past and will tally against whatever is available to your future. I trust in your methods. You should too. I know it'll be hard, but you'll need to rest before your showdown with the Duchess. Get some sleep. Unfortunately, Robin's upset with us. You should get some sleep, Michelle. And here's beloved, Camael. I can sense his loss. He's no longer in the cohort of angels. He succumbed to his weaknesses and trivial notions of love. Perhaps our divinity is stronger without him. That sounds like someone who's in denial. What is the name for those angelic rings that float above? I believe those are halos? Here I am, still waiting to be snatched by a hopefully beautiful creature of the night. My life has to get exciting at some point, right? Maybe I should be more like Epiphany Oxblood. You just thought of halos as being different than those kinds that are large. I think like halos can vary in like size and shape and such. Like, I'm not sure how else I could describe it, admittedly. Like, the type of halo designates how powerful an angel can be. Hey, Vodom, it's so great to see you! Yeah, we were just talking about some of the angels that appear in this game and the various types of halos that they had. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great evening. It's so great to see you. You're actually catching us right as we are working towards the end of this game. Just trying to stay warm. I've been pretty good. Been trying to find a job and try to get a good stream schedule going and just playing games and writing. But I'm doing pretty good. That can't be. How are you liking this game so far? So this is technically my second playthrough of this game because I played through it once by myself already. And so I'm playing through it just to share a different ending that I haven't gotten, so it'd be at least a little new to me. I really like this game a lot. It is it is. I keep struggling to find a way to accurately describe it, but it is like a neon psychedelic, like psychological horror game about the nature of love and love lost, and it's so good. Like it plays like Silent Hill, like classic Silent Hill and Resident Evil, but then also has like a Killer 7 first-person perspective combat system to it. It's so good. Like it is really, really good, and it's got this like kicking, like killer like soundtrack with all of like the lyrics and stuff to all of the boss fights. It's so good. Killer 7 mentioned. Yes, Gildy described the combat mechanics kind of like Killer 7. Hey Goldwing, it's great to see you. I hope you're doing well too. What's going on? And so yes, this is the point of where we can determine things. This can't be real. So I have, here's Robin. I'm starting to get used to being a part of this side of my life. Breaking the curse is enough. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. I would hate to see everything go wrong by you acting on desire alone. Can't wait to get back to our usual get-togethers. I'd kill just to go out for coffee. Something nice and simple. You've been playing Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth? I remember you mentioning that last time, Goldwing. I hope that it's been going really well for you. No more demons, no more curses. Regular human life suits you best, don't you agree? So, I'm going to stay here. Take your time, think about it. So this is the endings. There are typically 4 endings, as you can see. There's the normal standard ending. This is the ending that I got last time, but I did a little bit extra on it. Epiphany Oxblood over here is an ending that we could unlock if we had taken Lucy's deal. This is Clarissa. Because we helped her get rid of Daryl, we can get her ending. I've not gotten it. And then we have Camiel right here, and since we did hit like all of his prerequisites, we can get his ending. And that's the ending that I was going to get on this playthrough. So I definitely recommend playing this game and trying to unlock the other endings. It is not possible to save here. Thank you, Michelle, for everything you've done. I was so worried about how love could change me that I nearly forgot what I was ready to change for. I wanted to say one last goodbye. I hope we get to bump into each other in my new life. Isn't it funny how we must leap into love and test its truth, before we can be certain that it's real? Are you ready to take that leap for yourself? Alright, we're gonna enter this door. Grab the Duchess by that fucking crown and drag them out of misery, kicking and screaming. Love will show you the way. It's rude to enter someone's private quarters unannounced. You're the one to talk. You do it all the time. I know. It's my privilege. I don't expect such dominant behavior from you, Michelle. I'm feeling generous. Any questions before your complete surrender to me? You used to be an angel? If I said yes, would that change how you feel about me? I can become whatever you want me to be, Michelle. Whatever it takes to open those long arms of yours. Are you ready for my eternally despotic embrace? Something else, perhaps? Who was your previous lover? God. Want to elaborate? No. How was I ever meant to compete with that? I don't know what kind of euphemism it could be, but it did track that way. I will win this. You're a challenging subject, Michelle. You'll take some breaking in. I can see that now. And I've heard enough. I haven't. I've got questions of my own. Tell me, Michelle, why are you in my room? I should be asking you that question. You're the one who brought me here. This needs to be on even terms, not in whatever playground you've created to mess with me. I won't change for you, Michelle. You don't have to change for me. It's something that happens whether we like it or not. The only thing you can do is choose to accept it. How do you plan to handle me? With care, fragile, a this-way facing-up approach. You don't need to be delicate with me. I'll use the heartbreaker if I need to, but I hope you'll hear me out before it gets to that. How provocative. Tell me, Michelle, where did you get that outfit? Oh, it was on sale at the street market. That was a good buy, right? Never mind. Second thought, I've heard enough from you. Do your worst to me, Michelle. And now we are in the True Hotel. Shiny artifact. Let's see what Lucy has to say. Be thinking about this night for the rest of your life, how things could have been different. What would it have been like if your ex were back in your life? I could have helped you, Michelle. If you weren't so selfish, we could have made a great team. I guess now you'll never know. It's a reflection of us. Is that me? Is this how the Duchess sees me? You fascinate me in such a curious way. I'm sad to see that this fascination has come to an end. I will never forget your charm, even long after your death. Gosh dang. I am doing, as they say, poorly. go. That hurts. That really fucking hurts. Oh boy. Shot through the heart. Yeah, I'm so glad Spun made that joke. It's so relevant. Where's she going? Can't be safe for her or for me to waltz further in like that. But we're gonna have to. You get the sense that this game is about something, heartbreak, something. Oh yeah, it's about heartbreak, love, how, like, the changing nature of love. Did I get the heartbreaker from Lady Love Dies? Not quite. We got it from Robin. Hope you like puzzle rooms. Appearances are deceiving. You look as if you like being told what to do. This could have been a lot easier for you if you had simply obeyed me. You wouldn't have to worry. You wouldn't even have to think. Sayonara Wild Hearts smashed into Wild Hill. I don't know what Sayonara Wild Hearts is, but I think that is probably a very good, apt description for sure. You just have to feel what I wanted you to feel. And give me what I wanted, when I wanted it. I should look it up. It's fun, short, and very sweet. Okay, is it on Steam? I'll definitely check that out. If it's on Steam or itch, I'll definitely find it. I used to believe that it was simple, too. After seeing what my friends had to go through for love, I've learned it's not something you can just demand. Nice. Okay, awesome. Love has to be earned. You have to be willing to walk through fire for it. I'm willing to do that. Are you? You need to sort out some personal issues first. Oh yeah, absolutely rich coming from the Duchess. Alright. No GoldenEye cheating. Yeah, I did kind of cheese that a little bit. Ah, dang it. Thought it was coming the other way. Ah, dang it. Make sure I top off my ammo. Dang it. So close. What did you say about that golden eye cheating? Shiny artifact. I only need one more artifact and I'll have them all. Yeah, that's the bummer about those. Thankfully, this game does have auto saves and points. Okay, let's do this again. I had forgotten that they were auto deaths. I need you to thoroughly understand the power imbalance here, Michelle. I am allowing your presence here. You've penetrated my mind in a way no one has, and I want to see more. Not even the holy voices of heaven were so piercing, before I lost my connection to them. You would have been the perfect vessel to bring me back to where I belong. I am beginning to believe you, Michelle. Love isn't so simple. I'll never capture what I had. The love I had cut out of me the love I had cut out of me of its life. It doesn't want me there. It never did. I never had that love in the first place. I don't know what I'm looking for. Dang it. Nice. I'm starting to like this. How embarrassing. Up we go again. One moment. Okay. Hey. Can't hear anyone else on the line. Judges has to think. Yep. They're a horse person at heart. Shoot. Boy. Always just a little nervous. Especially since I had forgotten that those are instant death. Full up on pistol ammo, that's good. Hey. Right. Let's see. Gosh dang it. I think it auto-saved right as I entered this room, so it should be fine. Oh, okay. Oh, I ran into the fire myself. How embarrassing. Oh, come on, that's not fair. It's like playing Battleship. Oh. Yeah, I can take damage just fine, but the spirit copy of me cannot. Haha! I did it! Hey Kiki! It's great to see you! I hope you're doing well. Let's see, what is this? Shiny artifact! That's all of the artifacts as well now. Very nice. I hope you're doing well, Kiki. We are getting to the end of Sorry We're Closed. A game about heartbreak, love, loss, and the ever-changing nature of what love means. I'll destroy every last one of these ridiculous puppets you throw at me. It is a neo-psychedelic survival horror game as well. And so I do have to give a content warning that probably does have some graphic violence in it. Not probably, it does. I don't know why I said probably. You're right, this is beginning to wear thin. I'd rather you inflict the pain on my real body. Michelle, I've not felt such anticipation before. Such ruin you will make of me. The wrecking of everything I tried to preserve. An end. You had crazy lag, but you're back. How's everyone doing this evening? I'm doing pretty well. I'm in the middle of a job, sir. Anticipation. But I'm doing really good. Doing a job search kind of thing, trying to get settled, trying to find a good stream schedule, playing games. I've even got I forgot to mention it earlier, but I've got channel point redemptions. So if there's a game that you want to suggest that I play or recommend, you can redeem channel points, and I'll add it to the game list. Of course, that's subject to approval. Of course. It's a hateful game or anything else like that, I'm not going to do it. I'll refund points, things of that nature. You know, the general disclaimer kind of sort of stuff. But I also got, if people want to fish, you can fish for channel points, or subscriptions, follows, and cheers all get free casts as well. You know, that general silly Twitch engagement stuff. But I've been trying to learn a lot more. Okay, yes, that was a redeem. I'll go ahead and add that right now just to show it off. So let me go ahead and do that. Alright, give me one moment. Sayonara Wildheart. Storm. Do you happen to know about how long Sayonara Wildheart is? It takes only a little over an hour to beat. Oh wow, that is short. I should note. I will always guarantee if a game does get added to the game list, I will always guarantee that it will always get one full stream. And if I do like the game, I will probably do it for more than a single stream. Like that's another caveat, is if it's a game that I'm not grooving in, I don't want to force myself to do it. Everyone wouldn't enjoy me if I'm having a bad time. But like generally so far, it's all been really great. We're about to beat Master Key as well. So yeah, this is the game list. Let me go ahead and get back. Here we are, and boom. I'm really curious to check it out now. An end to all of this. Michelle, I tremble at the thought. It's too late now, isn't it? We're going to be over before we've even started. This really, really hurts. It's time to let me in. Then let's begin. Alright, there we go. We're definitely getting close to the end now. Oh shoot, I remember this section. Okay. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. I've already messed this up. goodness sakes. Yeah, I goofed that up because I forgot that I already had the charge and I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Drink some water because this game is a big proponent of hydration. All right. Overhydration. She'd be floundering by now. This has to end. No one has ever been able to occupy my mind the way you have, Michelle. You're genuine in your words and your heart is true. It will outlast mine. Show me what the freedom to love looks like. Liberate me from this damned cycle. Hey, do you like boss fights? I mean, theoretically, Daedra's kind of fit the same kind of cosmological spot. You could make that argument. Oh yeah, for sure. This fight is a lot easier when I have a shotgun with a lot of ammo and fully upgraded damage on it. I am very, very surprised how quickly this is going. Let me just tell you, the first time I went up against this boss, it took me a while. I was like nearly out of ammo and I had like no healing whatsoever. And I was just like, man, it really does make the game easier if you fully upgrade the shotgun. And you have the ammo for the shotgun as well. Wow, that is significantly different. That's so funny. Michelle, it hurts. I can't. You're unlike anyone I've ever met, Michelle. It's a shame you've not been in my life before now. And won't be after. What? I'm literally right here. You wanted your freedom. Yes, I want my freedom, but I don't have to leave. I just want to stay here with you. I'm afraid you can't. You've chased me to the end of my tether. That is what love is like. It's exhausting. It makes sense now. You humans die because you become so tired. Love uses you up. Wait. After so many aeons of heartache, it's only been a few days, Michelle, and yet you've used me all up. You can't just leave. You can't just tell me to love you, then just leave me like this. I finally got what I wanted. You can't just leave. Five deaths, all of them from friggin' friggin' instant death stuff. Two weeks later. So yeah, I've never seen this ending. I don't know what is in store for me. I have a general idea of some of the stuff that I've done, but I don't know. I didn't know that was going to happen, and I don't know what basically awaits me. I know one thing that awaits me. Because regardless of whether or not you choose the ending that you unlock with Camael, if you see Camael's quest through the end, that'll be a part of your ending. Oh hey, it's our boss. Michelle, just because I've rehired you doesn't mean you get to slack off. I hope you don't waste any more time wandering the street talking to your weird little friends. Don't forget to open the shop. Sure thing, you're the boss. Michelle, my darling, you look ever so lovely and full of life. Would you like to read the headlines? No thanks, I've got to head to work. Very well, have a brilliant day. Yep, Oakley is still leaving. I can't get out of this town fast enough. The sooner I put all of this behind me, the better. Thank you for having the guts to show me the truth. I'm ready to store this whole experience in a box that my brain never opens again. Compartmentalizing. That's what my therapist calls it. What about lighting candles or your amethyst crystals? Baby girl, no amount of sparkly rocks are going to help me get through this. I've given all that up. Well, not completely. You did another tarot reading on your behalf this morning. Things are looking pretty good for you, Michelle. Be ready for a new chapter in your life. A new chapter? I hope it's calm. I hope it's a calm, easygoing one this time around. Don't ever think about stepping foot in my club again. You can't do this to me. I'm the... Shut up. Everyone is tired of your whining. Michelle, come on. We're friends, right? Let me out of here. Sorry, Daryl. Enough playing around. Cerberus, take him to the kitchen. Yes, ma'am. Piss. And Daryl gets a very horrible karmic fate. How's the bar? Great! But you know, this place could have turned out even better if you'd taken Daryl's job in the Duchess's empire. Yeah, I was after something more, but didn't pan out how I had hoped. Ah, well, you did the right thing in the end. Now Daryl can stop ruining all of our lives. I have you to thank, Michelle. You can get free drinks on the house anytime. Maybe someday things will go your way. Robin, come on, I know you're really a demon. There are too many signs to ignore. My blog patrons are depending on me here. They have a right to know. Guess that'll be a mystery you'll ponder till you're 6 feet under, Marty. Not fair. Tell me your secrets. Michelle, thank goodness you're here. Hey, Michelle. How are you feeling? That massive cut on your big head has healed nicely. About that key, I wanted to say... It's okay, Michelle. I've had time to think it over, and some things are better left unchanged. Wait, what are you talking about? Why are you two acting so suspicious? Tell me! But seriously, are you okay? I'm feeling pretty good, actually. Glad to have my old life back. Old life? What do you mean by that? What's going on? And your old job? Not so much that part. I'm glad you got your job back, otherwise who else would I talk to during my lunch break? Better get to work before I get fired again. I'll catch you later. That cold chill following me around has returned. It was gone for a few days, but now it's back. Will I ever escape it? Well, Postman Creed's on the scene. And hey, it's Camiel. You seem familiar. Yeah, Actually, never mind. We haven't met before. Are you sure? You look so... Maybe not. The person I'm thinking of had a scar on her forehead. You can't be her. Are you two new around here? We're just visiting. This is a strange part of the city, but I like it. I get a strange sense of deja vu while wandering these streets. You don't mind me asking, how did the two of you meet? Us? We've known each other for a long time. Then a friend finally convinced us to get together. It took us a while to get used to it at first, but we've never been happier. Gosh, I can barely remember what she looked like. You really do remind me of her, though. Are you sure? I should head off. I gotta get to work. Maybe I'll see you around town. Oh, so you work around here? Yeah, I just work at the corner shop. Nothing exciting. You never know. Opportunities often show up when you least expect it. My partner and I are visiting the city for our anniversary. It's a shame so many places are closed around here. So hey, looks like Camiel and Dream Eater got reborn as human. Or transformed into humans, rather. Michelle, my favorite customer. Would you like another pain au chocolat on the house? No, thank you, Violet. How are you feeling? I feel fantastic, thank you very much. Okay, but things do feel a bit dull now. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm starting to miss that kitchen. She's got some trauma PTSD for sure. The gate to the church is locked. Kind of Stacy to let me have that dress. I should thank her again. Well, I guess it's time to go to work. Psychopath. I think it's less that Violet is a psychopath and more that she has uh, she has the traumatic condition to where she has a longing for the past because it affected her so much. I know that people who generally have the fear of the unknown and change can like their brains will romanticize past traumas. You typically can see that in abusive relationships as well, where people will make excuses for things that happened in the past that were bad for them. Now, I'm not going to call it Stockholm Syndrome because I think I've heard somewhere that Stockholm Syndrome is made up. Like, it was made up to brush away, to make excuses for things. But there is a condition where abuse victims do romanticize the abuse that they've been in. But I don't think it's the same as Stockholm Syndrome. I could be wrong, but I think there is a difference, if that makes any kind of sense. But I would not take my word for it. I'm not a psychologist. You were right. You were always right, Epiphany. It's best if we move on. This is goodbye. Hello. Forever. The way I describe it, there is a difference. You think it's akin to battered spouse syndrome, but yeah, I think maybe it's something. I think it is something like that. I wish I knew more to describe it better, but I do know that because I'm a person who fears change as well, and I've recognized that whenever I've moved or had to find new jobs, no matter how bad it was for me previously, I've found myself wishing to go back to that experience no matter how bad it was, because it was familiar to me, because like it was a kind of comfort that I took in the routine. And that's why I don't think Violet is a psychopath or has Stockholm Syndrome. I think in her case, she's afraid of change, basically. Like, things are obviously better for her, but like it's also, as she describes it, boring. So maybe she might be feeling like she's not doing enough for herself. And when she was in that awful situation, she had to focus on survival. And so what her brain might be telling her is that she was at her ideal then, even though that is fundamentally untrue. But again, I'm not a doctor. I can only describe what I've seen with other people and myself. And yeah, I think Stockholm Syndrome was something used by cops to make excuses for their treatment of hostages. Like, I don't necessarily... I could be wrong, but I think it was propaganda, pretty much. Hello? Sorry. I got a bit distracted there. That's okay. I'm obsessed with dying petals, too. That's $4.50 altogether. It's fallen out of the DSM, you believe? Yeah, it may have been in the DSM, and it may have fallen out as well. That's very true. Maybe that's why I feel that way, maybe? I don't know for certain. I haven't caught up with the latest episode yet, but everyone could see where it was going. Hey! Look who got transformed into a human. Hardly a surprising twist. You. No, I mean, yes, right, of course. Your voice. Do you remember we've met before? I don't think so. I just moved here. I wouldn't forget a face like yours. My God, say something, Michelle. For God's sake, say something. You're cute. What's your name? Michelle. It's Michelle. Michelle. I like that name a lot. My name is... That was a really good ending. I liked that. I liked that a lot. I think I like that better than the first ending I got. I do know that I could have done something different so that Robin and Benedict could have had a happy ending. If I had just given Robin the key, then she could have had a happy ending with Benedict as well. But I really wanted to see what was in the Duchess's bedroom. So that was Sorry We're Closed.
Take you a bite. Ain't about the modesty, as nude as my honesty. Let's dance to the night. We ain't about to sin for free. You best win the lottery if you want the right. Once we get really close, I mean once our bodies touch, you ain't leaving my sight. Loving your touch, wishing I could take a munch. Eating your gaze up for lunch, they heat the lust. That body get bent, trust. Feeling your passion a must. I love when you move, seducing me to the groove. You ask, you know who I'll choose. It's you. As soon as that money correct, you gon' have me feeling loose.
Get down on the flow, low, lower than what I call home. Can't tell if it's a blessing or a curse. Either way, you put a spell on my dome. How she an angel, but badder than any of the devils I know. I need it if not. Her beauty is a lie. Can't tell on my own. Fuck, I can't blame it that I'm stuck in love.
This is a really good song.
If I ever reincarnate, I pray to God to wake up as your pole. But your entry fee is your soul, and all my homies paid the toll. Charmed by my kryptonite, can't tell if I should say it go. Angelic eyes gazing at me and my brother, make it say the hell with this and go to heaven.
I mean, again, though, this entire game had an amazing soundtrack. I'm just letting... every time I beat a game, I gotta let the credits roll.
Heavenly with the moves, looking like she just perfected it. Yeah, thought this feeling died in the seventh gate as she
I
resurrected.
wonder if the credits are as long as this song. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Hey, look at that. 6 deaths total. Most of them were from the final level. Well, that was Sorry We're Closed. I really hope you all enjoyed that. I know I did. I knew the moment that I played this game that I was going to want to share it with people. I love this game. This is a really good game. It's not a top favorite of mine, but it's definitely a really great game, like, for sure. I love all of the messages that this game has about love and loss and change. And as you can see, it can be beaten in about 8 hours, give or take. And I really recommend it. If you want to see some of the other stuff, the other endings, I recommend giving it a playthrough. and seeing if you can find all of the other secrets and such. But with that, I think we're going to wrap it up. Next stream, we're probably going to finish Master Key. We still got that last dungeon that we got to do, and there's probably like another dungeon after that, technically. Because, you know, in like Zelda games, you have your adventure dungeons and then you have your final boss dungeon. So I'm pretty sure we'll be beating Master Key next stream. I will have another game outside of Player's Choice for y'all. It is a game that I've been keeping my eye on. It is a horror-themed adventure game done in a very specific art style that is it's like a point-and-click adventure game with like the style of Space Funeral, if you know what the game Space Funeral is like. The game is called Anthology of the Killer, and it is an episodic series of adventure games where you play as a young woman trying to find material for her magazine that she makes, and she keeps getting caught up in these situations surrounding a serial killer. That's all I know. It's like 5 to 6 episodes long, give or take, and I think playing that blind on stream would be really, really fun. And so next stream is going to be the viewers the viewers choice game list game, Master Key, and then the stream after that is going to be Anthology of a Killer, and then we will start the new game, which will be, oh my gosh, why can't I remember what it's called? It's, oh my gosh, I'm literally drawing a brain blank. Lunacid. That's funny because it's a game called Lunacid. And I'm really looking forward to sharing that with y'all too. Lunacid is a great game. I've played through most of it, haven't beaten it, but I am very close to an ending. So when I play through it for y'all, it'll be a new ending for me, for sure. With that said, let's go ahead and go to the end. And so I can give my special thanks to Toby Bento Box for designing and making all of the pixel art assets that you see on the stream. Special thanks to Hot Dad for allowing the use of his music both at the beginning and end of the stream. Special thanks to Pantry Moth for designing and rigging the VTuber that I used. And of course, the most special thanks of all goes to each and every one of y'all that stop by and hang out and chat and follow, subscribe, cheer, you know, all of that goofy Twitch engagement stuff. If y'all are all having fun, then it means that I'm having fun. I love getting to share stuff with y'all. And I hope to continue to do it, even though I know I've been like random and inconsistent with streaming for quite a while. But I do hope to find some stability for that. Let's see if we can't find someone to raid into while the music plays. Making sure. Who knows what might be available? Actually, let's see. We've got some choices. Choices. Let's raid into someone that we haven't raided in a while, who's playing a game that I like a lot, made by New Blood Studios. It's called Dusk. It is a first-person shooter. This is a first playthrough for them, so if y'all played through it before, please don't give them any spoilers or anything like that. Also, just as a heads up, it is a boomer shooter, so there's going to be like a lot of like graphic violence and stuff of that nature. So just be mindful of that. But it is a first-person shooter, and it is very much in the same vein as like Duke Nukem 3D or Quake, or similar games like that. And if you have a soft spot for those kind of games, I think you'll enjoy it. And Spectrum Branch, who's the one who's going to be streaming it, is a super lovely individual. I think we've rated into them before. So let's go ahead and do that again. And I will see y'all next time. Take care, everyone. Let me get that started. And I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.